Greetings once again. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. Today's book is an interesting one. It is called Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. This is published by Berkeley. It retails for $19.95 in the United States, $25.99 in Canada, and it is 478 pages. Grady Hendrix is known for his sort of quirky books, and this book is a real classic. It's pretty close to just under 500 pages, and if you're going to write a book that long, you better have an interesting storyline. And this one is really interesting. It takes place in the summer of 1970 in Florida, the long, hot summer. And it revolves around the WAYWARD house. It is a home for unwed mothers. And young teenage girls go there who are pregnant and really have no other option. Either their family forces them to go or they decide to go themselves. Well, the narrator of the book, her name is Neva Craven. And she is sent there. Her father drives her there. Family's sort of ashamed of the fact that she got pregnant. So what they do is they take her there, but they tell people that she's gone to summer camp. So Neva goes to the Wellwood house for unwed mothers. And when the girls get to that place, they no longer go by their actual name. Now Neva is known as Fern. And some of the other girls in the house, they're known as Rose, Daisy, Zinnia, and Holly. The names of flowers, they're given the names of flowers for some reason. But in the house, the owner, Mrs. Wellwood, she's sort of like I won't say the B word, but she is cruel. She's not a kind person, and she sort of rules with an iron fist. Now, the other doctor there, Dr. Vincent, I won't say he's like the mad doctor, but you get that impression that he's not someone who you can warm up to as a doctor. So the girls are in the house. They basically are, they're quite bored by it all. There's not a lot to do. But every so often, a bookmobile comes by. Miss Parquet owns the bookmobile. Now, the books in the bookmobile have to be okayed by Mrs. Wellwood, but there's a book there that Miss Parquet shows to the girls, and it is called How to Be a Groovy Witch. And it is a book of spells, and it's sort of a dark book. Of course, Miss Wellwood does not know that they have been given this book, and so it's very secretive. And every so often within the pages of the book, we get an excerpt from the book about spell casting and how to be a groovy witch. And so the book goes week by week as the girls get closer to giving birth. Now, they have to give their babies away. They don't have a lot of choice in the matter, but we figure out that the owners of the place are selling the babies, I guess, to the highest bidder. So at times the book is really dark, and you feel so sorry for the girls, but they band together, and they fight the evil. Well, they talk about the evil outside, but the evil within. And they start learning and relying more on witchcraft. So by book's end, you're in for quite a read because there's a lot of unpredictable moments. But Neva Craven, as Fern, she narrates the whole book, and she tells it in both a lighthearted and a very serious manner too. So it makes for very engrossing reading. Like I said, Grady Hendrix really is an exceptional writer, and if you've never read one of his books before, then you're in for a real treat this time. So if you're looking for a most inspirational book, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls is definitely a book that you should seek out because it's got a little bit of everything, a little bit of horror, a little bit of humanity, story of how people our young girls are treated, and it's not well. So anyways, if you do purchase the book, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I hope you will. But I'll be back again very soon with another excellent book. In fact, I'm reading one right now, and I should have that done very shortly. So until we meet again, and we will, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.